Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back. Welcome back to us. We are so glad to be here. Good to see you guys again. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and Duke wants to get in on it. Can you jump? Can you jump? There you go. There's my boy. Duke says hello. He's been home the whole time, but he has missed you guys too. See up in the camera? Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay, Duke. Time to get down. Down you go, buddy. So we are back in business. We are home. We have slept in our own beds. We have spent the day with the dogs because they are just kind of glued to our sides since we've been gone for a whole week. Welcome. Hey, Ken. Howdy. Let me pull up just for a second. Let me pull up the video on my screen. Hey, Melissa. Thank you for sprinkling. Alana and Patty, welcome. Good to see you. Good to be seen by you. We missed you too. Honestly, they kept us, if they didn't keep me so busy, by the time I was done, I was so tired that I had plans to do some cute little lives and I just didn't get to it. So, but I did go on. I did show you. Hopefully you saw it. I showed you the new catalog. This was kind of like the highlight of the leadership conference, was looking through the new catalog, trying to get it to focus there. Goes live February 8th. And so I'm going to show you, I got some of the new transfers to show you and some of the new chalk to show you. But before we do that, because this doesn't go into effect till February 8th, I've got some things I want to put in front of you that are going away in 4 days, January 31st. So remind me at the end, I will show you some of these samples, some of the things that I got. Completely excited. Hey, Cheryl, $1,000. Awesome.
Say hi to Susan, first time from New Jersey.
Hey, Susan, welcome. All the way from New Jersey. Hi, Alana, you did make it. Yay. Liana, yes, you have been busy too. You have been at Disney World. So you've been just as busy, but probably having a little more fun than we have. Okay, real quick, I still have just a few more Valentine mini kits. If you're interested, before they're gone, comment Valentine in the comments and I can shoot one of those out to you in plenty of time for Valentine's Day crafting. And let's see. I want to talk to you tonight about Creative Kickstart. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good. It looked like it from your pictures. Yeah, Cheryl, your designer dollars are gone, I'm noticing. Oh, okay. Creative Kickstart. It started the beginning of January. It ends on January 31st. And I just got my transfers right before we left for leadership. So I didn't get a chance to show them to you. So I want to show them. You guys know all this. And at convention, we learned that it's probably just a myth that you can't say this word, share, that Facebook really doesn't care. As long as you're not saying it every sentence, you are fine to say the word share. So if you are so inclined, please share this video. There you go. I'm living dangerously.
Now, just so we know, everybody, if you saw the video last night of us arriving home, we finally figured out why the dogs are so excited, because they actually get
food. People food. Human food. Apparently the house sitter either didn't or didn't give them enough human food. That was one thing we noticed in Las Vegas when we were eating. We didn't have 4 little brown eyes staring at us waiting till the last bite, because they know we always give it to them. Anyway, okay, so let me show you the 3 pieces of Creative Kickstart real quick. Okay, this one is called Feels Like Sunshine. And it's this cute little rainbow transfer. The white areas have a little pattern in them, and then you can't really see the words, but it says, stay close to people who feel like sunshine, and then more little patterns. Or you can swap it out with something beautiful is on the horizon. So cute, darling little transfer. We're not going to do it tonight, but we should be able to do this before January 31st because I want you to see it. I've seen it done lots of ways, so I haven't decided how.
Cheryl says she's working on that one right now.
Yeah, they're all spent. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay. Okay, this is the one we're going to do tonight. This is the second one of Creative Kickstart. This is called Fresh Start. Every day is a fresh start. So a nice little sentiment, and then some pretty little flower embellishments, and then some extra little flowers if you want to add those on. So we're going to use parts of this tonight. And then there is an add-on kit that you can purchase, and it comes with, if you can see this, I can take them out. This is a set of slimline, well, I think they called them slimline. They're just thin wood cutouts, and they match up, these parts match up exactly with the parts of the little rainbow.
Will that make them hard to print on?
No. You just print on that section. So I'll show you how we do this, not tonight, but on another night. But here's one part of this set is these little slimline wood pieces. And then to go with this transfer, there is a set of felt flowers. So you can have a 3-dimensional felt flowers and leaves. Okay, ooh, bonus. I got 5 leaves. I think I'm only supposed to get 4. I got 5 leaves. Woohoo! Bonus. Okay, so some felt leaves and some felt flowers, and these are really nice quality felt flowers. They're not the cheapy kind like Dollar Tree might have. Not that there's anything wrong with Dollar Tree, but these are really high quality. They just kind of need to be puffed up because they've been pressed down in packaging, but so cute. So some embellishments, some 3-dimensional embellishments to go with these transfers. Now, there's 2 ways to get these. You can purchase these. These are $14.99 each. And then the add-on kit is $9.99 each. So you can purchase all or some of them on your own, or you can get them for free. Here's how you can do that. If you purchase $60 worth of product before tax and shipping, they will give you this transfer for free. If you add on to that another $15 and you spend $75 before tax and shipping, you'll get both of these for free. And if you add another $15 and you spend $90 before tax and shipping, you get both of these and the add-on kit. So what is that? They're a $40 value for free when you spend $90. So up to you. You can purchase them, or you can get them for free just by buying some things that you might already be going to buy. Okay, so let me show you. We're going to do this tonight on our 9x9 box frame. Okay, you did it on a palette board. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention when you typed that. Did you do the Every Day is a Fresh Start on the palette board, or the rainbows?
Lana said it's not that hard to spend $90 either.
But that's true. Okay, so this is our 9x9 box frame. And so inside is 9x9, and it's double-sided. One side is white. It's a good quality wood. So one side is pre-painted white, and the other side is just a natural wood finish. So you can chalk on both sides. It's not meant to be a reusable surface, but if you wax it really well, or if you give it a coating of a clear spray paint, that will kind of help to remove it should you want to remove it later. So so it comes with two sides, but you could conceivably scrub it off, or you could even sand it off and you could put something else on there. Something else I had done in the past.
Oh, Cheryl said she did the Every Day's a Fresh Start.
Okay, something else I did with this same surface is I just chalked on paper, cut it out 9 by 9, squeezed it in there, and so I can use this surface for lots of different things. So, just some ideas. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use the wood grain side. Save the white for the next project. So let's see, let me pull this out. So I bet you're gonna have to post it. I bet it looks pretty. I bet you used lots of colorful colors.
Oh, I think that's one. You're talking Cheryl? Mm-hmm. I think she posted.
Did you post that one already?
She did. I think you commented on her color.
Did I? I know she posted something with a bunch of pretty bright colors because she said she needed bright colors. I didn't remember if it was this.
We've both been out of it for a little bit here, just for not focused on a lot of stuff.
So I'm not going to completely cut this. I could, but I want to keep it all on one backer sheet. So I just used the blade of my scissors and just kind of lightly scored through those cut lines. And before I do this, I'm going to wax this surface. Something else they've come out with new, I don't have a sample of, is they have their own little wax applicator. So can't wait to, okay, you didn't post that one. I know you posted a couple of things. So they've got a new wax applicator. Of course, it's in the Couture teal, but anyway, I can't wait to get my hands on one of those. So a couple reasons why I'm waxing this. For those of you that are new, because it's real wood, there's a wood grain to it, which kind of makes little lines and grooves. And sometimes if there's a groove, it kind of makes a ditch for the paste to bleed through. So I want to protect my paste from bleeding, and I want to protect my transfer from sticking too hard to the wood and maybe pulling up some of it. Okay, so I put a little bit of paste on. Of course, surface wax. Of course, our surface wax is out of stock again, but it should be back in. I'm pretty sure it's still out of stock. It was before I left. Okay, if not, I'll double check, or maybe Cheryl can double check. Okay, so I put a little bit on, and now I'm buffing it off because I don't want a lot of wax on there. Okay, and I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth, which is also out of stock. Our stuff is just so popular that it's frequently going out of stock, but they're working like crazy to get things back in stock with all these shipping delays going on. Okay, so I'm going to fuzz this again so it doesn't stick too hard because it's brand new, and it's coming up pretty easy, so it doesn't have a super lot of adhesive on there. I'm going to center this inside here, and it fits in nicely. It's a little bit thinner than the frame. And I'm going to push down, make sure there's no trapped air bubbles, because that will be a way for my paste to bleed. And I saw a friend of mine, my friend Kay. She did an ombre technique with the letters on her live that she did. So I'm going to kind of do something similar. I'm going to use some different colors, but the effect looked so pretty. Okay, so I've got that pushed down. I'm going to do the flowers, even though I'm going to put these flowers over the top of the big ones. I'm going to go ahead and chalk these just in case you can see under them. So I'm going to use two different colors. I'm going to use Peachy Keen and I'm going to use Couture Coral for the flowers. I have some big flowers and some little flowers. So I think I will do the big flowers in the darker color and the smaller flowers in the darker color and the big flower in the lighter color. Okay, okay, I thought so. Surface wax is out of stock, but I believe it is set to come back next week. Okay, so Peachy Keen. I am going to, I'm going to use my small squeegee. You know, it's kind of like, I'm trying to remember how to do this. I haven't really been chalking for a week. It'll come back to me. Okay, so I've got a small squeegee. No, I've got a mini squeegee. And I am going to just take a little bit of that chalk paste, which is chalk in paste form. Something went wrong. What went wrong? And I'm just going to chunk over that silk screen, and I'm going to do those little dots too. Okay, and I'll do this big one here. Again, this is Peachy Keen. This is our chalk paste, which is, again, chalk in paste form. It is, when it's dry, it is smudge and budge proof. But if you want to, you can remove it just by wetting it down and scrubbing it off most surfaces. Not all. Non-toxic. Water soluble.
Lana says that Peachy Keen is in a new color. She doesn't remember.
No, Peachy Keen is, I know it's been at least through one catalog. Okay, so I'm going to just give this a quick dry. I'm going to do a paste and peel because I don't want the paste to dry in the screen. If it dries and I go to pull up the transfer, I can possibly pull up the paste, and I want it to adhere to the surface, not to the screen. So I want to get it while it's still wet. I'm just using my drying tool, giving that just a quick little dry, and I'm going to lay this back down, and I'm only going to push down where I still have to paste, not where I have already pasted. I don't want any of that paste to grab onto what I've already sealed down. Okay, so I think that's it for my Peachy Keen. And
I didn't want to interrupt your teaching part because you're also thinking at the same time because you're out of practice.
Yes.
But I didn't ask you, what was your favorite part of over the last 7 days? Was it being with me?
Of course, being with you, coming home to you. There isn't just one favorite thing. I loved meeting my chalking sisters. Met some of the people that I've only seen online. We got lots of ideas from our business classes. My head is spinning with things I need to be doing and ideas I need to try. I don't know, just getting excited about the company and the business and the opportunities.
Oh, I interrupted you. What is that tool you're using?
Okay, this is our multi-tool. So it's just kind of got a smaller, a thinner squeegee because those leaves are a little bit small. I mean, those flowers are a little bit smaller. I wanted to use a smaller tool so I didn't get paste where I didn't want it. And again, I'm going to paste and peel. And give it just a quick dry.
Girl said, are you going to share what you learned?
With my team, I certainly am. I just have to let it all soak in before I can send it all out. Okay, so now I just have the leaves and the letters. So I'm going to again push this down just where I need to chalk, not where I have already chalked. And I am done with this. Okay, and so for the leaves, I'm going to use sage, which is a pretty spring green. And again, I'm going to use my multi-tool. And some of these leaves are kind of small. This just kind of lets me have a little more control. Something that I have heard comments on people who maybe they've gotten the beginner bundle and they've tried it and they say, I have to keep practicing. I was a mess afterwards. And I've been thinking about what can I tell people about that. Honestly, I would suggest maybe you try chalking with the multi-tool. It kind of gives you a little bit of a handle. First off, use less paste at a time. Don't get a heaping glob of paste on your squeegee. You can always add more, but if you have too much to start with, it kind of gets messy. If that doesn't help, if using less paste at a time doesn't help, you might try the multi-tool because it allows you to get your fingers a little further away from the paste.
Acts more like a pencil or a brush.
Yeah, it does. It maybe gives you a little more control that you're used to, like a writing instrument. So if you have seen that as a problem with you, you might try getting the multi-tool and trying it and see if that helps. That in the water, this up, quick dry tool, and paste and peel. Pretty, pretty, pretty. What do you think so far? Lots of spring colors. You know, I love fall colors and Christmas colors and wintry colors, but I'm realizing I like spring colors too, and I have missed them.
It says Bass Pro Shop has a multi-tool too. Absolutely.
Yes, I'm sure they do.
He's trying to bait me into what I got going.
Yeah, well, ask him what he walked out of Guitar Center with. Okay, pushing that down. Now, to do these letters, I'm going to do an ombre on each row, and I'm going to do it. These colors have been very popular, especially on here. I'm going to use Couture Teal and Tide. They're two pretty turquoise colors, one light, one dark. And so the tops of them are going to be the teal and the bottom part will be tied. And let me show you how I'm going to do it. Let's see how this works. I'm going to need my spray bottle. So I'm going to use a mini squeegee, and I'm going to cut it in half. If you don't have a multi-tool, this is about the same width. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to do the tops in the light because I want the bottom to be darker. So I'm just going to do the top in the light. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of extra right there. And then I'm going to use the dark on the bottom. I'm going to try not to touch yet because I don't want to mix the colors on the squeegee. I want to mix the colors on the board, but I don't want to get different colors back in my paste jar. So I'm putting just a little line of excess paste right along the top. I don't know if you can see what I did there. There's kind of a little ridge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a tiny bit of water.
Hold on. Do that. Show them what you're doing there.
Okay,
again.
just a tiny bit of water and dab it off because I really don't want much water at all. And I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to mix those together with my finger where the two colors meet. And that looks a little dry. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to dab just a little bit of the light because it's...
I was going to say, remember that the dark really overpowers the light, so...
Okay, so I added just a little touch of the light where I think I need it. And let me clean off my fingers. Let me paste and peel. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Ooh, what do you think? Is that pretty? Okay.
So Alana wants to know, do you think you could do that part with a small craft brush?
I think you could, but I don't know. I don't know if it would have the same effect with a brush. You can kind of get in there and smoosh it around really well with your finger, and you can kind of feel what you're doing, and you can, I don't know. You could certainly give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to do the next line, same thing.
Melissa sent you 50 stars.
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa.
And Cheryl says very pretty.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my couture teal. I'm
Brianna
going to
says
do
looks really pretty, and Melissa says she loves the colors.
Going to do the top. And again, I'm
Hey,
leaving
Ken even liked it, okay?
even. Ken?
Mhm.
Yes,
Maddie says very pretty.
I'm just leaving a little line of excess paste. Something that I can mix together for that ombre.
I'm thinking about that small craft brush idea. I think the finger might do better because it's forcing the ink. I'm sorry, wrong terms. Forcing the paste to be mixed in a very gradual way, but it's also forcing it through the screen.
Okay, so I'm getting just a, you know what?
I need to go back to the front on that.
I'm gonna, instead of spraying my finger, I'm just gonna put some water here on my towel. And I don't want very much.
And again, the lighter color will be overpowered easily by the dark color.
Okay, and I'm going to take, again, just a little bit of that light. I don't know. This one might not be as pretty. I think I got a little too much dark. Let's see. No two are alike. Well, there you go. It still looks good, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
No two will look alike. Now, in the past, I have done the ombre with just a squeegee. I do the same thing. I put up the excess ink kind of where it meets, and then I have taken a squeegee and gone across, and that kind of gives more of a straighter line. And if that's what you're wanting, then that's okay. But I was kind of wanting more of a flowing of the colors together. And like Bill said, the dark tends to overtake the light when we're using these colors. So I'm going to go a little bit further down with my light.
Snackles the dog. That's my dogs. I keep bribing them with food, so.
So they'll love you.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason they missed us, you know. To be honest, I don't think I've ever heard Duke whine. When he saw who it was, he started whining as well as.
He started whining after his cousins came to visit.
No, this was a different whine. This was he was excited to see us. Actually, the first time I heard him whine was when he got his eyes on you.
Okay, same thing. I'm going to get a little bit wet. And if I get too much, I'm kind of okay. Try it again, and then I have one more word. Ooh, pretty, pretty.
I think you're doing pretty good there, Elaine.
You think so?
I think so. I think it would have looked good on the white too, on the white side.
I have plans for the white side. I could have painted this white. If you don't want the wood color, you can paint it another color. Okay, same thing.
I just think the colors you're using could stand the higher contrast, but I like it the way it is. And those of you that were following our adventures on the road coming home yesterday, we went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and spent an hour or something like that wandering through.
Yay, Hobby Lobby.
So, in fact, she told me, no, and I told her, no, we're pulling off, we're doing this. Mainly because I didn't want to hear any problems later. That's not true. But we actually got some things taken care of. at Hobby Lobby.
We didn't actually break the budget.
It was nice.
Okay. That's fine. Swirl them. Swirl those colors. Down a little bit further. Okay. And let's see. Pretty, pretty. Woohoo! What do you think?
Are you going to embellish it? Are you gonna put ribbon
I'm
on
going
it?
to embellish it. No, I'm going to put flowers on.
Those white flowers you just saw with the leaves?
My felt flowers. Okay. So a little bit different technique. And I'm going to let that dry for a second, and I'm going to clean up my paste jars. Do I still have people with
It's
me?
not done yet, Ken. He said, that's so cute.
It's mostly done.
And he said, Liana said, so pretty, and Lana says, gorgeous.
Okay, so, I'm going to show you something else we got. Okay, so I'm going to clean this. I'm going to spray it with water. I've got it down on a dish drying mat. Now, ordinarily what I do is I use a paper towel to clean this off. Well, somebody showed me this at Leadership Convention, and so I'm going to try it. These are, she called them Swedish dishcloths. These are actually made in Germany, and I got these at the Container Store. They did not have any in IKEA, which was strange because you would think they are the Swedish store. Anyway, they are, they're like paper towels. This is the equivalent of 15 rolls of paper towels. They are cotton and wood pulp cellulose, and they are compostable. And so I'm going to try these. So I've got one. I pulled the one in my green, and I'm just going to get it wet. So it's a little flexible. And I'm going to clean off like I would with the paper towel.
Does it do as much as the paper towel is doing?
I think so.
We haven't tried this, by the way.
No,
It's the first
I'm
time.
gonna try this. And then I can just rinse this out and wring it out and let it dry and use it again. That way I'm not going through rolls and rolls of paper towels. Okay, so this, I used the paper towel just to get the initial paste off. And you can see it did that. So I'm going to set that aside. Now I'm going to go to my board eraser. And I'm going to get a little bit wetter. Okay. And now I'm going to use it to clean off the rest of that paste. This is just the right, I don't know, grit or something that pulls that paste right off the transfer. Something that this can't do, a paper towel can't do. These work really, really well. Okay. If you're at home and you're just crafting by yourself, take these to the sink and just clean them off in the sink. Run some cool water over it and use your board eraser. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to get all the paste off the back side. And again, I'm trying to get all of the paste out of the screen. If there's dried paste in there, it will block the screen and I won't be able to use that transfer as well the next time. Okay. So flip it over a couple times, clean off the paste. Don't worry if there's any staining, as long as you have all of the paste out of, the screen, you're good to go. I'm also getting some of that fuzz off that we put on earlier. Okay. I'm going to let this air dry. And then when I'm done, I'm going to put it back on its backer sheet. Always save this backer sheet. You put the shiny side to the sticky side and then put it back in your plastic sleeve. That will preserve that adhesive for the longest amount of time. These are reusable, guaranteed 10 to 12 times. Lots of designers get more than 10 to 12 uses out of them. And so I'm just going to let that air dry. So I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to bring this back. And I'm going to double check to make sure that it is dry.
I was curious to say your favorite part of the Christmas was to see your boys.
Well, that's I was.
Dan's birthday.
Today is my son's birthday, my oldest son. I don't know how he got to be as old as he is, and me not getting any older.
I thought you were going to say you don't know how he got as old as he is, and we didn't.
That we didn't end up killing him. Yeah. Well, it was a close call a time or two. Okay, so next I'm going to take my little felt flowers, and I'm going to kind of puff them up. So pretty. And they also come with little sticky, double-sided sticky stuff.
Double-sided sticky stuff.
Double-sided sticky stuff.
That's another one of those technical terms you use so much of.
Yep. Now I could just hot glue them down, but I'm gonna use the sticky things. Okay.
Now you did print that in that peach color underneath it.
Uh-huh.
Did you do that just for extra depth?
Yeah, just in case I ever decided to peel these things off or somebody saw underneath the flower. Okay, I'm also going to put on some leaves. Kind of cover up.
Heaven forbid somebody see under the flower.
Okay.
I know that was a late comment, but I'm hearing the replay through my ears. Everybody.
Thank you. Yes. You know, I'm glad we went to Hobby Lobby. I was tired. I just wanted to get home. Okay, now these are. It's hard to get that last. Get that paper off. Oh, come on. They don't want to let go. There we go. Okay. Put that there.
When we get back into town, I need to buy those track lights for above your craft table there. I need it lighter.
Okay.
I need it lighter. It's that one light isn't doing enough.
Come on.
Hey, thanks,
There
Ken.
we go. Thank you, Ken. Okay, let's put that one there. And well, these things stick really, really well. There we go. Okay. Okay, so far, what do you think? A little three-dimensional. I think that is kind of becoming the trend, is no longer just two-dimensional artwork. It seems like everywhere they're adding a three-dimensional element to crafts. So keep that in mind. See if you see it out in craft stores. That's one thing I noticed. We went to Cracker Barrel one of the days. We went to all the restaurants that we don't have immediate access to. And we went to Cracker Barrel, and you know they have that wonderful gift shop. And so I was looking around at the different themes in their craft shop, in their gift shop, and I saw birds. Chalk Couture has some bird elements in its new catalog. I saw butterflies. We've got a beautiful new butterfly transfer. We've got let's see, what else did I see? And I did see a lot of flowers, and I did see the three-dimensional, not everything is just a flat sign. So Chalk Couture stays on trend. They do their research. Put that down right there. Okay. What do you think? Maybe it's kind of hard to read with that ombre from a distance. But there we go. There we have it. I hope you like it. It's one phase of Creative Kickstart. Every day is a fresh start. The other transfer, again, is this rainbow set. Lots of ways to use this. I will show you at least one way, and probably I'll post some additional ways so you can see it, but you want to take advantage of it by January 31st. Again, you can purchase them, or you can get them for free with purchasing other items. So you could get yourself a couple of 9x9 frames. You could get yourself a couple of jars of paste. You could get yourself some tools, and you'll be at $90 in no time. And then you'll get enough for 2 complete projects. You get 2 different transfers and the embellishments that go for 2 different projects, and be good to go. And the transfers, you can use them over and over and over again. Okay, thank you, Patty. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so let me show you. You know what? Let me pose. Let me get the pose out of the way.
Thank you for getting your pose out of the way. I think your dogs are bored. Okay,
sorry, bored dogs. Okay, so let me show you some of the new things in the catalog. If you have not already seen the catalog, I posted a link to it. You can type catalog in the comments, and it will take you to the link where you can see the catalog online. On February 8th, so exciting, the catalog will be shoppable. So as you scroll through the catalog, you see a transfer that you like, or you see one of these photos that you like, you can click on it, and it will show you the transfers that were used, the paste that was used, and you can drop it into your shopping cart right from the catalog. So very exciting. It's not that way yet. That is apparently going to go live on February 8th. But in the meantime, you can take a look at everything in the catalog. Let me show you. We've got some new paste colors, and here's 2 of them. This is Shimmer Orchid. So you know how much I like my shimmers. Let me open it up for you.
I think the color on that camera is going to look better. So I mean, more accurate. So show them up high. What she didn't show you, she just tried to bite the lid off.
This is really. Okay. Okay, so that is Shimmer Orchid. I don't know if it shows the shimmer, but that is so pretty. Kind of a reddish, an orchid color. Okay, let me close that up. Pardon me. Okay. See, it looks good on my thumb too.
You can use it for fingernail polish.
Could do that. Okay. This one I'm really excited about. This is Shimmer Rose Gold. I'm not going to try to take off the that lid. They're just on so tight. I make a mess.
Too much work.
Okay, but it's a Shimmer Rose Gold. So it's kind of a rose, and the shimmer is kind of a golden color. So pretty. And there's a couple other shimmer colors. These are just the ones that we got to take home. There's also, this is eucalyptus. This is just the plain eucalyptus. They now have shimmer eucalyptus. So imagine this color in a shimmer. Perfect for spring. So this isn't the shimmer, but this is eucalyptus. They're coming out with shimmer eucalyptus. And There's a couple other colors too. I know there's 2 other matte colors, and they're bringing back Shimmer Melon. So this is,
Just a,
I know I've
actually,
used this.
You know, I'm looking at the screen and checking the colors. The colors are really
Okay,
close.
so this is Shimmer Melon. So it's a pretty melon color, and they had it out. It was a new color last year, and then they took it away for the fall winter catalog, but they're bringing it back. So awesome colors. Okay, some transfers. Let me show you. Okay. Okay, we've got, okay, this is Celebration Minis. We love those minis with 12 little 3x3s, but there is happy birthday, congrats, thank you. These would be perfect for gift tags, greeting cards. Just adorable.
The idea I told you to try.
With gift bags. Yes, so those would be cute, or you can make those little chockable chips with those. Okay, not chocolate chips. Okay. Oh, this one's exciting. Okay. These are called everyday labels. So they're just cute little frames. You have kind of a solid color. You have just an outline. But what these are for as backgrounds for pantry labels. Flour, sugar, pasta, crackers, pancake mix. You can organize your pantry by chalking directly on your Tupperware, on your Rubbermaid, on your glass jars, whatever you have. You can organize your pantry. They give you 15 different items for organizing your pantry. But wait, there's more. This is craft labels. Same thing, same idea, but here are, you can organize your writing tools, your sparkly bits,
That's
your paint
Alana.
supplies, your sticky stuff, your pieces of paper, your fabric scraps. So you can organize your craft area with labels. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is one that I actually won this. It's called Dream Wildly, but it's got that beautiful large flower. That could be used on a whole lot of different projects. But Dream Wildly.
You know that style of flower that you see, that outline flower? I saw that all over at IKEA. They had a whole series of just that style of artwork.
Okay, this one. I told you there were birds. Here are bird cutouts, but here are the cutouts, the wood cutouts for the birds. It's for the birds. And I saw these literally all over Cracker Barrel and Hobby Lobby, these little birds. So here are some with some they're two-sided, so you can do one side on this floral pattern, one side with the words like spring, happy, sunshine, welcome, lovely, flowers. Okay, so you can do that side with the words, and you can't see them in here, but they have those little those thin line wood pieces in the shape of the wings. So you can add wings to them and decorate the wings. Too cute. Okay, so this is bird cutout patterns. And they have the bird cutouts out of wood. Okay, this one is awesome. This is called Simple Frames. And when I first saw this, I thought, oh, okay, that's nice. Until I realized what they were for. These go with our simple shapes. So we have simple shape rectangles. So when you do something on it, sometimes if you just do a word, it looks kind of bare. Here you can have a frame, 2 different frames that fit perfectly on the simple shape rectangles. And then our other kit is simple shapes, circles and squares. So here is a frame that you can chalk right onto the circle, and here's a frame you can chalk right onto the square. So simple frames. Awesome. And then this is the last one I got, but some of you are going to love it. Some of I'm kind of a in this, but they're, again, very popular all over Hobby Lobby. Okay. Spring gnomes. Spring gnomes. The Christmas gnomes were so popular, they had to come out with some spring gnomes. So we will be making up some gnomes for those of you. How many of you like gnomes? How many of you are gnome fans or know someone who is a gnome fan?
I don't know.
Yes, they are very exciting. Okay, and then one other thing they've come out with, these are, you've seen me do chalking on paper. Well, that's something that an area they wanted to get into. So they've created, this is called Chalk Suede. It's a patented or trademarked or whatever. But these are paper tags, but they feel like suede. They are actually, it feels like suede, but it almost feels like it's a wax coating. And these are, if you don't wait too long, these are reusable. So you can, if you make a mistake or you want to change it up, you can take your paste off of this without ruining the paper. You can't do that with paper. And with paper, you do have to wax it. These are ready to chalk on. And you get a set of 12. So I think you get 6 of the scalloped edge and 6 with the dovetail edge. And they give you little baker's twine for tags. So this is a new product that they've come out with. So we'll be using some of that. So those were the samples that I came home with. I've got some more. They let us get a couple of early bird things. By and large, we have to wait until February 8th also, but they did let designers who went to leadership conference get an early bird kit. So as soon as that comes, I'll be showing that to you. So with that, I've got a couple things coming up. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, and I don't want this to be so salesy, but I want to give you guys some bargains. I have a bunch of transfers that I have not used. I bought them thinking I would use them, and now that the new catalog's out, they're not in the new catalog. It doesn't really do me much good to be able to demo with a transfer that you can't get your hands on. So I am going to have an inventory sale. I can't tell you the percentages and all of that because this is my business page. So I will be presenting them at retail price, but VIP members and club members will know that they have some special perks coming, and they probably won't have to pay retail. So I am planning on doing that Saturday morning, having an inventory sale, show you what I've got on hand. Most of them I only have one of, so it's going to be the first person who says they want it shows up, shows it up, and I want to get them out. I want to recoup some money so I can buy some new things to show you. So that's my inventory sale. Look for that. Look for more information on that on Saturday. I'm also going to run a last chance sale. That is for items in the current catalog that are not coming back in this catalog. I'm not going to say they won't ever come back, because sometimes they will re-release things, but they won't be back anytime soon, and most of them will probably be retired. So I want to, I'll do a short little video on that. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but mostly it will be a Google form where you can scroll through and see which of the transfers are not coming back. And again, you probably won't have to pay retail price for those. And you'll probably have to check out the VIP group to find out how much you won't have to pay retail. So that's a last chance sale. I'm trying to get that ready to go by Sunday. And then I want to have a pre-sale to save you a little bit of money, a pre-sale on the new catalog. So look for that, what did I say, on Monday. Look for that on Monday. And then we are taking off to have Daisy's surgery. But so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, look for some special sales, get you some bargains with the old stuff, with the new stuff. Okay, Melissa loves gnomes. Good. Cheryl says she's okay with them and not gaga over them. Some people really, really love them, and that is fine and dandy. It's just not, maybe they'll grow on me. Maybe they will.
They don't grow much.
No, they don't grow much. They're just little shorties.
So
okay.
Again, on Friday, you're going to do what?
Friday will be the inventory sale where I will show you the transfers that I have that I want out the door. I want to get some of the money back for them so I can buy new. And so Friday, inventory sale. Saturday, look for last chance sale. And I'm sorry. Sunday, look for last chance sale. Did I say Friday?
Friday, you did the
no.
Get rid of.
Okay. Inventory sale. Saturday. Friday is tomorrow. Friday's tomorrow. I'm going on in the morning. I'm doing a craft around the clock. Saturday morning, inventory sale. I'll post it. I'll send out an email if you're on my email list. Sunday, sometimes Sunday, we'll do a last chance sale. Most of that will just be look at a quick video online of what's out there and go to the Google form and see if you want to purchase anything. And then on Monday, pre-sale for the new catalog. Okay, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, look for special deals. Get your chalking envelopes full of cash.
And is that going to be on this channel, or is it only going to be on VIP?
It will be on this page, but you will only see retail prices presented on this page. But if you go to the VIP page, or if you're a club member, you will find out how you can save yourself some money. Did I make that clear enough?
Don't know.
But I can only present retail prices here. But then you don't have to buy everything at retail prices all the time. Okay? Does that make sense?
Do you have times for those? Because remember, Monday, we're going to be driving out.
Well, Saturday will be in the morning. I don't know if you don't have music practice, right?
Have what?
You don't have music practice,
No,
right?
Not this week.
Okay. So probably 10 a.m. Saturday, probably 6 p.m. Sunday, and 10 a.m. Monday, or we'll be out of here before then?
No.
Okay, 10 a.m. Monday. So 10 a.m. in the mornings and then 6 p.m. at night, but stay posted in case, be flexible with us. The only one you really need to see live is the inventory sale, because that's, I've got one of these and you need to comment. Okay. The others you can pick up online later. Okay, I think I've gone on and on and on and on and on. If I confused you about anything, send me a message and ask me a question in the chat, and I will go in and answer it. Anyway, Creative Kickstart, cute. Tomorrow morning, I'm going on at 9:30, craft around the clock. Just come to this page, and we will be shared into craft around the clock. So I have a fun project tomorrow.
You'll do a text.
I'll do a text notification. So if you're not signed up for that, look at the pinned comment and you can see how to sign up for that. And other than that, mile a minute. So thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for putting up with us being gone. It was great to get away and go to leadership, but I'm glad to be home and I'm glad to be back crafting. Gotta get used to it again. Okay, so bye-bye everybody. See you tomorrow.